Hey folks, I'm Chuck Black. We are doing quokka-prime from scratch, and today's lesson is on creating your own quokka-prime project. So you can see that we've got quokka-prime loaded into pycharm, and that's good, but we want to create our own quokka-prime. So we're going to go and select new project. We need to type in the location where we want this to be, so make sure you choose appropriately. I'm going to call it my quokka-prime. The next thing we need to do is make sure that we are choosing a previously configured interpreter, and we're going to choose Python 3.8, and that looks good. So now we're going to ask it to create it. I'm going to say create this in a new pycharm window, so the old pycharm is still sitting around. Now it's created me an empty project, which is called my quokka-prime, and that's good. The next thing that I want to do is I want to recreate the structure that exists in quokka-prime inside my quokka-prime. So you see there are these packages called monitors, server, UI, etc. I'm going to go ahead and create those, and that is what I'm going to do right now. I just say new Python package, give it the name, it'll create it for me. Notice it's creating in __init.py. That's because it's a package. As you know, in Python, you need to have that file in order for a directory to be understood as a package. I'm going to create UI terminal. I'm not going to be focusing on the real browser-based UI for now. And I'm going to do workers. And now I have all of my 4 different directory / packages available, and at this point in time I can begin to create my own code. It created this main.py for me. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that and get rid of it, and we're ready to go. Okay, so I have my new project created. I have my Python packages. I'm going to be patterning what I'm doing off of the existing quokka-prime, and I'm going to start with the host functionality, the host monitoring functionality. So I'm going to get rid of the old pycharm with quokka-prime in it, and now I'm going to work exclusively from here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Python file, which is going to be my host monitoring. Now here's a clue. I initially typed this in as being host discovery, and at this point in time I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, do I really want to do host discovery, or do I want to rename that to host monitor like it is in the other? So the way that you can do that is you refactor and you rename it. It's an intelligent way to do it. It's a better way to do it than just renaming files. So you're refactoring and renaming that. In our situation, it didn't really make a lot of difference. But now I have my host monitor. What I want to do is I want to be able to see the existing host monitor functionality in the real quokka-prime that I've already done. So I'm going to double click and open that, and I'm going to split it to the right of my pycharm screen so that I can see it. I'll get rid of it on the left hand side, and now I have my new one, which is empty, and I have the one that I will be patterning it after, which is full, and I can use that to reference as I build the software. Hey, thanks for watching this episode on quokka-prime from scratch. I'm Chuck Black. If you do have questions or comments, feel free to leave a message with this video. I'm also on Twitter at Chuck A. Black. If you want to send email with a question, comment, or just to say hi, the email address you can reach me at is python.52.weeks@gmail.com. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel. I hope these lessons are helping you to achieve your goals towards becoming a real software developer. So long for now, and see you at the next episode.